let me tell you the truth. The greatest plan of the enemy against the believer is to take you away from the place of fellowship intentionally. And he uses different means to get your attention. Number one is called affliction. The God most of us know is the God our parents told us, not the one we met. So most times, all you know about God is by the things he can do, not who he is. I said creation has been waiting for the manifestations of the sons, not servants. And this is a very important matter in the heart of the Father. The Trinity is still looking in the earth, looking for people who look like them. Let us make man in our own image. You came out of fellowship. You are a product of fellowship. Meaning you can only function, live by fellowship. If I throw a question into the room right now, that who is God to you? You will hear different answers. My provider, my healer, my sustainer, my helper. Few really have met God as Father. And no father gives inheritance to slaves. The devil, the Bible calls him the old wise serpent. There is a reason for that name. The Bible says we are not ignorant of the devices, not the power, but the devices of the enemy, lest he takes advantage. So he's looking for how to take advantage of you. What I'm trying to say, if you don't understand, is that money can get into the wrong hands. As long as you don't know what money is for, it's okay in your hand. As long as you don't have anything kingdom in your heart, it's okay that money gets into your hand. You will squander it. So we have most Christians who have not come into a place of intimacy. And this is the generation the Lord has been waiting for and looking for. We have mastered the hand of God, not his face. That's where I'm going. God to some people is a supermarket. You pick what you want, you leave what you don't want, and then you come back later. And heaven is looking at you and saying, this is not why we made man. Even angels had to open their mouth to say, what is man? That you are mindful of him. That you visit him. What did you put in man that you can't find in angels? But the question is, many men are living below expectation. I'm saying you can't live life like this. That the only reason why some people showed up tonight, which is okay, is that there are things God needs to sort in your life. I believe it. In fact, I agree with you in faith. But if that is the reason why you came alone, you are in the wrong bus stop. That's why with one small testimony, you get carried away. The last time we saw you in church was when you were looking for something. You got it, you left. Now affliction has brought you back. Because sometimes affliction are the things God uses to catch your attention. So we have people who are transactional with God. Transaction. But there is a generation that must host revival. There is a generation that must host glory. There's a generation, oh Lord have mercy. There's a generation that the glory of God was reserved for. What you are toiling with was what Moses cried out for. Show me your glory. And the Lord said, you cannot see my face. What you are wasting, the potentials you are wasting, was what the prophets of old were looking for. They looked for it. Oh, they looked for it. If you check Exodus 33, you will see the things God told Moses. I will go with you, I will be with you. Moses said, no, that's not what I want. There is something I need that is more than just you being with me. Show me your glory. And the Lord said, my face you cannot see. I'm coming back there. The matter of intimacy is a need. There is a vacuum in your life, that if you put drug there, you can't feel it. If you put money there, you can't feel it. If you put relationship there, you can't feel it. It's God-sized. God put that need in man, that there will still be an emptiness in you until you come to him. And not because of the things he can do. There is no question, there is no place for argument or controversy on the things God can do. He doesn't even have to use your life to prove it. You didn't hear me? I said God does not have to use your life to prove that he's a healer. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have to use your life to prove that he's a helper. He is God all by himself. You were not made for transactions, sir. You were made for fellowship. This is what is missing. No wonder Jesus was talking to the woman by the well, John 4. And he began to talk about worship. Give me from verse 21 because I want people to see. People don't read their Bible. Jesus said to this woman, woman, believe me, don't doubt what I'm about to say. The hour is coming when you will neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem worship the, talk to me, worship the, you see, Jesus never said worship God. Because the major assignment of Jesus was to come and reveal the fatherhood of God to us. So that man can now see God not just as an entity, but now as a father. Verse 22. Verse 22. You worship what you do not know. This is the sad state of a lot of Christians. Many people have not met God. The one they know is the one their father told them. The one they know is the one their mothers told them. They've not come to that place where they have now had an encounter with God. And it's okay if affliction brings you. Hello? You knew who you were when you asked more change. Now there's a need for God because you have realized that not all die in a die. You know, I tell people who say, I will backslide. I say backslide. You will come back. But the way you are going to come back is what I don't know. Probably with one leg or with ruptured womb. I don't know, but you will come back. I mean, I'm sure you'll come back. If you want to backslide, you will come back. Affliction will catch your attention. We are begging you, don't backslide. Don't worry. What will make you come back is at your door. So this is the state of a lot of Christians. We have not come into this place. This is life eternal, that you may know him. No wonder Paul said, to know you and the power, that I may know him and the power of his resurrection. I'm saying the life you are living now, using worship as a formula, is not the design. No. You were made for koinonia. Somebody is saying, but I have needs. I know. And I'm not invalidating the needs you have. But let me tell you, the greatest miracle that can ever happen to you is that God first changes you before he changes things. And this is the sad state of a lot of Christians. God has been trying to catch your attention and bring you home. There is something about you that you don't even have an idea yet. But this version cannot host God. This is Jacob. There is a generation that the earth was waiting for. Oh yes, there is a generation. Israel was in Egypt and they never knew that they were that generation. Because today they were happy. God did it, they are happy. Tomorrow, why me, God? Why me? Am I the only one in UK? Then the next time he does it, then the next time you are murmuring and complaining. Sad state of a lot of Christians. God says, I'm catching your attention. There is something about you that is more than what you're looking for. Moses, you ran away from Pharaoh. I am returning you back as a God unto Pharaoh. He never talked about the problem that made him run away. Oh, he never talked about it. All he did was change the man. The man changed the situation. This is the reason for upper room. That lovers will rise more than takers. That lovers will rise more than users. Look at your neighbor. Say we love God and use things. Say we don't use God and love things. Lock it.